It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Milwaukee Bucks. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start.
It's the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. The championship is... All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Jason Tatum out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. And for the Bucks, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at the Warriors, this is one of those turning point games. Will they go home tied or in a position to close it out on their home floor?
Hey, road wins are never easy, especially at this point in the season. They'll need to be at their best to get it done.
Down low. Stolen! And the Bucks pushing it up now. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Really can't say enough about just how good Wade is at catching the D off guard and getting himself to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. That one's no good. Here's Golden State, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Thank you for that, Allie.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. There's a screen. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The deep 3 from Durant. Kept alive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Tatum. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Wade. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. You take a look at Bryant, just an outstanding shooter. He's currently 5th in the league in three-point percentage.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Will it go? And Tatum lays it up and in.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Chamberlain pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Wade. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And the mid-range jump shot is something Dwayne Wade has really perfected throughout his career.
Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. And Durant with the block. Johnson against Tatum. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Durant. To the inside. Johnson. And he makes it on the layup. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. The Bucks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And the Warriors making a change here. Off the inbound. The shot no good. Warriors trail by 7. Tatum passes to Kidd. Bryant outside. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Johnson passes to Durant. They get the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Pippen, defended by Thompson. Crafty move. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Takes a 3. Tips it. Warriors trail by 7. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Durant. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Pippen. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Thompson out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Weber in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Payton, and he banks in the layup.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Kidd, pass to Anthony. Over Durant. Anthony misses.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Towns, and that one's long. Warriors trail by 9. To the inside. And Tatum fires one home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Durant. Here he goes. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
I mean, there's no doubt that Kevin Durant is still one of the most lethal long-range players in the game today.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for the Warriors. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside Payton. Pass to Pierce. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Carter puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Payton. Inside. Pass to Pierce. There's the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, sure. Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Wembanyama. Pass to Tatum. Anthony outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Pippen, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Bryant in for Carter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Johnson passes to Durant. KD splashes the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Tatum. 13 feet out. Weber pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wade. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Right wing, Tatum with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Good anticipation wins Tatum a steal, and he knows better than to let it go to waste.
Johnson passes to Wade. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors making a change here. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. You take a look at Bryant, the 4th best scorer in the NBA. Man, can he pour it in.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
On defense, the Bucks. They lead by 11. Pass to Mourning. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the pick. 5 to shoot. Now here's Carter. He's guarded closely. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's Pierce. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Here's Durant. He's got 5. On the wing, Wade, covered by Bryant. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, Wade misses. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. Pass to Bryant. Pulls up on the wing. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Durant. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Chamberlain. Out to the right wing. Bryant outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 points for him. He's off on the layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Bryant outside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know? Looking at the series. Thanks for tuning in.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Kobe Bryant is out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Pippen. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Johnson. Driving inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Give him 8. Pass to Duncan. Up top, Johnson, pounded by Tatum. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Pippen. Shoots over Durant. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
Johnson against Tatum. Here's Durant. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's Milwaukee now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Johnson with the defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got 6.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Wembanyama. Johnson against Tatum. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 7. Durant looking around. Pass to Duncan. Here's Wade. Shoots over Bryant. And the shot goes down. He's got 9.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Back to Bryant. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. In transition, here come the Warriors. And finished off by Tatum.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Durant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Warriors trail by 7. Pippen pass to Chamberlain. On the wing, Tatum. Covered by Johnson. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
And it's fun watching Tatum continue to evolve as a scorer. Beautiful touch on that teardrop.
Duncan, pass to Johnson. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. A minute 9 left in the 3rd quarter here. Pass to Thompson. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Mourning. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Durant. The 3. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 9.
Oh, man, this guy. KD, rack up another one.
Pass to Mourning. Tatum against Durant. On the wing, Bryant. The rebound by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
And stolen by Durant. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Pierce in at the 3. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Here's Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Wade. Pass to Pierce. Here's Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. Duncan, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And with the size and the skill set, how are you supposed to stop Wemby?
Carter, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Bucks shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Wade. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
As we saw there, defenders sometimes have no choice but to resort to fouling Dwayne Wade when he gets that deep in the paint.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Mourning. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Carter. Clock at 6. Weber pulls it in. The Bucks leading by 6. Payton passes to Duncan. The shot, no good. Wembanyama with some nice D. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the middle. From down low. Doesn't go that time. Pippin's gone 2 of 7. Struggling a bit. Pass to Pierce. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Warriors trail by 6. Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Wade, covered by Bryant. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And he recovers it. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pass to Pippen from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wade, the pass to Johnson. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Really easy catch and release Jay from KD.
Bryant outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Bucks leading by 11. For 3, Durant. Warriors with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up top, Bryant. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Bryant. The 11-footer, and it's in, off the glass. Bryant's got 11 in the second half. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wade. The kick to Durant. Johnson against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
With the 10-footer. Again! Golden State! Milwaukee leading by 7. Throws it up high!
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Bryant. Tatum inside. Johnson on it. Here's Bryant inside. And again, no good by Golden State. So it's Milwaukee now. They're leading by 8. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Durant. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Just 4 to shoot. A good look from Johnson. The wide open shot is on the money. There's 10 seconds left in the game. So Milwaukee wins it. A huge victory for them, knotting this series to 2.
We've got ourselves a series.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Game 4 of the
Game 5.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than... So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Duncan out there with Durant. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Johnson. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors, Chamberlain is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Tatum. And it's Carter in at the guard position. You look at the Bucks. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And, you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Duncan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Milwaukee now. Carter against Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Shades over Chamberlain. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Duncan outside. And here's Wade. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
They get it back. Golden State moving it around. Goes back up. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Carter against Johnson. Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Bryant. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
KD, a screen on Bryant. Laid with it, picked up by Kobe. And the rejection by Tatum. Wembanyama looking it over. Tatum's shot is off.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Wembanyama. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Weber, he's checked in for Duncan. Kidd passes to Carter. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Weber. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Kidd against Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wade kicks to Johnson. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Tatum passes to Kidd. 1:58 left in the first. And Kobe throws it down.
One of the league's high flyers, Kobe, with the catch and flush.
Wade surveying the D. A kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. Here's KD. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Kidd. Kidd sets the pick for Carter. Pass to Kobe. A step-back shot here, and he hits the jump shot.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant, you got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Kidd against Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it's good. 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second-chance buckets.
Tatum against Weber. Pass to Bryant over Wade. It's rebounded by Johnson. Milwaukee leading by 6. Weber dishes to Johnson. And here's KD for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Right side Tatum. Good D by Weber. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Bucks. Here's what. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Anthony is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then it's Pippen. And it's Mourning in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Durant. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Thompson for the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Pierce after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Pierce. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. The Warriors shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Anthony. Back to Kidd. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Kidd has no issues mixing up down low. He's a physical point guard.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Down low, here's Durant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Pippen.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Kidd. Wembanyama with it. Here's Tatum. Another shot. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Bucks leading by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Warriors making a change here. Carter's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Paul Pierce is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Wade in for Klay Thompson. Wembanyama with it. Wade picks him up. And that one goes out of bounds, last touched by Pierce. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. In the third spot, Dwayne Wade. Kobe Bryant, 4th.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Carter kicks to Anthony. Golden State moving it around. Stolen by Wade. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. And KD throws it down.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Warriors trail by 16. Kidd passes to Anthony. Wembanyama, a screen on Pierce. Pierce against Anthony. Can they get it? Duncan grabs the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Wade at the elbow. Stolen by Carter. And they're moving it up. Here's Anthony. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mourning comes in for Tatum. Kobe is subbed in for Kidd. The Bucks also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Durant. Klay Thompson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Johnson in for Gary Payton. Kobe against Johnson. Here's Bryant. And Bryant throws it down hard.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Wade. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, that's a high IQ play from such a young player. Wade found his man easily off the screen.
Carter looking around. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Five on the clock. Goes up at the stripe, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Carter against Wade. Back to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Magic doing a little self-serve, going vertical on him.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Pass to Bryant. Great D that time from Johnson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Chamberlain comes in for Mourning. And it's Tatum in for Carmelo Anthony. The Bucks also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Towns. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Duncan against Wembanyama. Bryant outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They get the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 16. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Johnson. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bucks lead by. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
Seeing how things are. And that'll do it for halftime.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right. Kobe rises up and hammers it home.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Wade outside. Bryant with the steal. Stops, pops, and that's off the glass and in. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Duncan against Wembanyama. And here's KD for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Tatum. Back to Carter. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Carter's got 5 points so far.
Love the mindset of Carter. You sink a 3 on his squad, he's coming back at you.
Duncan outside. Bryant against Wade. Rebound by Kobe. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Yep, that one goes. And it's 6 points for Duncan.
Too easy there for Duncan. I mean, he's got such balance and a high skill level, able to play through contact effortlessly.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Bryant dishes to Chamberlain. Back to Bryant. Bryant attacking. The kick out to Tatum. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Tatum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And stolen by Chamberlain. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Tatum down low. Johnson on him. Yep, it goes in. And the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Tatum. Milwaukee has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Durant with the steal. Now Duncan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 8 points for him. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Here's the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Pippen's checked in for Jason Tatum. The Bucks also with the sub. Weber's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Weber. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar finds Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar against Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pippen down low. Guarded by KD. Back to Kobe. Pass to Pippen. Back to Kobe. Let's go. Chamberlain. It's good on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Wade. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Watch out, the damaging Durant flying right through.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Pippen a screen. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bryant.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Golden State. Warnings checked in for Chamberlain. Tatum comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Kidd in for Vince Carter. The Bucks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson comes in for Weber. And it's Payton in for Dwayne Wade. Inside, here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. At the elbow, it's Bryant. Over Johnson. Kobe in close.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Towns a screen on Kidd. to KD. Outside, Towns sets the pick for Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Hit against Payton. Now here's Kidd. Defense is right there. Pass to Tatum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Anthony is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Kidd. And it's Carter in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's stolen by Duncan. Payton against Kidd. Pass to Wade. Here's Duncan, covered by Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gobert's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Weber, he's checked in. Oh, finish!
Good.
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Gobert with a screen on Pierce. Anthony taking his time here. To the inside. Stolen by Duncan. Wade with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Wade gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Chamberlain's checked in for Golden State. The Bucks also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Weber. It's Thompson in for Paul Pierce. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen, guys.
Thanks, David. On the wing, Duncan. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Anthony. Kobe is subbed in for Kidd. Durant's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson comes in for Payton. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. KD with it. Picked up by Bryant. Kobe against Durant. Screen by Duncan. Wade against Tatum. With the fadeaway. And the rejection by Tatum. Moving it up. And then Carter with the jam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Carter against Johnson. outside Abdul-Jabbar. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Chamberlain a screen. Bounce pass from Tatum. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Kobe from deep.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And here's Wade. Over Kobe. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Bucks lead by 11. Carter against Johnson. Pass to Bryant. Goes up the baseline, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Durant with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Tatum, that's good.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. Outside Durant. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. T-Wade on the wing. Guarded by Kobe. 5 to shoot. Wade. The Warriors pull it in.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Wow, Kareem goes up beautifully. He just has to catch the ball, and gravity will do the rest.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tatum dishes to Kobe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
I tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul.
So he gets them both. Carter against Johnson. Duncan outside. Here's Durant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama outside. Over Duncan. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Milwaukee Bucks have had a long journey and are on the cusp of achieving their dreams. With everything on the line, they could be crowned champions with one more victory. Only one obstacle remains as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. The NBA postseason coming up next.
Hold on tight. It's Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Both teams deserving, but only one will come away with the Larry O'Brien. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Wembanyama, Jason Tatum out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Pippen in at the point. And for the Bucks, they've got Johnson, and it's Duncan in at the four-man spot. You look at the Warriors, they're in survival mode. Can they escape to force a Game 7 on their home court?
Well, I'll tell you what, B.A., it won't be easy. The rowdy fans here, eager to see the confetti fall from the rafters, but it all comes down to the individuals between those lines.
Pass to Bryant, fires the three. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Outside Johnson. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Wade. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Tatum missing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant, to the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Here's Wembanyama. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Pippen. 5 on the clock. Blocked! And they're on the run. Here's Wade. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Bucks, Wade.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. 6 to shoot, pass to Pippen. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Pippen, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Duncan. Outside Durant. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Thompson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kidd, the pass to Tatum. Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Durant will bring it up for the Bucks. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Warriors trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pippen, pass to Kidd. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Puts it up from 15. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Kidd, the pass to Tatum. Here's Pippen. Back to Tatum. Over Durant. And the Warriors miss again.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there. The defense adjusted to that very well.
Thompson finds Durant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and banks it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. Here's Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Shoots from the line. And Durant with the block.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Kidd. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Thompson left side. Outside Johnson. Back to Thompson. Durant looking around. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Anthony, and it's Mourning in at the 5. Durant against Carter. Here's Weber. He's off on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Weber. outside. Up top, Durant. He's checked by Carter. Durant's shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Now here's Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. That one's off. Good on the second one. The Bucks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half going by. Now here's Peyton. No points so far. Durant for 3. KD! What else would you expect?
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Anthony outside. Right side Carter. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Duncan. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Anthony. The shot's good.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Pierce. And here's Durant from the arc. Rebounded by Pippen.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And rejected. Here's Pierce. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Can't cash it in from close range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Warriors. Bryant comes in for Pippen. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Johnson passes to Weber. The 11-footer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kidd. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bryant outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Johnson. Here's Duncan. Thompson outside. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. Right side Carter. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Bucks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Wade. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Carter. Outside Tatum. Pulls up. And the Warriors miss again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Weber passes to Johnson. And there's a pick. Pass to Duncan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Bryant, pass to Tatum. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. 27 seconds left in the first half.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Back to Durant. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to put...
Looking at the series. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 4. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Bryant, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Durant for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 9.
As versatile as they have come in NBA history, Durant just makes it look so easy.
Durant against Tatum to the paint. And the basket by Pippen.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside Durant. To the middle. He can't hit that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Counted from distance.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. You take a look at Bryant, 3rd in the association. Just makes scoring look effortless. Man, he's fun to watch.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
On defense, the Warriors. Outside Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Pippen pass to Chamberlain. There's Tatum with the three. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Tatum, a screen on Johnson. Driving to the basket, and the basket by Pippen.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant, outside Durant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Bryant with it for the lead. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Durant. Got a hand on it. Now Tatum. He's got 5. Wembanyama. How do you stop that?
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Durant, the pass to Wade. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wembanyama. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. No made baskets yet. The baseline J is off the mark.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Wade, the pass to Johnson. Inside. In transition, here they come. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Tatum. And the Warriors lead by 2. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Timeout. They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Golden State on D. Outside Peyton. Pass to Weber. To in the cold spell. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Weber's gotten his first points in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Pippen. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Weber. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Boston's checked in for Bryant. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Carter. Weber pulls it in. Pass to Peyton. 3 seconds left. Can't cash it in. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Jason Tatum, and it's Carter in at the 2 spot. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Pass to Kidd. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Mourning. And here's Carter. 4 on the clock. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Wade. Payton with it. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. Left side, Carter. Pass to Kidd. Outside, Carter. There's the screen. To the paint. The steal. Here's Pierce. Pounded by Tatum. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Carter. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's Pierce. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fade away. Count the basket. And that's a double-double for him now.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Thompson passes to Duncan. Here's Wade. Here's Duncan. Oh, Thompson from deep 3-point land. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kidd, guarded by Payton. Pass to Chamberlain, outside Carter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point land. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. Intercepted. Tatum against Thompson. With a 9-footer. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Timeout. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Durant, he's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson comes in for Payton. Deflects the pass. Good work there as it goes. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Tatum from long range. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Johnson finds Durant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And he's good on the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Bryant, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Bryant. From outside the arc. Another three for Golden State.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Bryant. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Okay, I like his aggressiveness, but the defense was waiting on him that time.
Wade, pass to Duncan. Johnson with it. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
On the wing, Bryant. Up top, Tatum. Pass to Pippen. Tatum with a screen. Beyond the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by one. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. And the Warriors with possession here. Wembanyama pass to Bryant. And he lobs it up. Durant with a steal. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Here's Johnson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes both free throws.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Puts it up from 12. And the Milwaukee Bucks have done it. They are NBA champions. What an incredible ride, culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.